Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. You'll notice I'm not wearing any makeup today.
Yeah.
If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away. Be sure to subscribe.
I was going to say it.
Okay.
Wait for it. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Okay. I just didn't know if you'd if you couldn't remember or something.
Yeah. But I mean, for reals though, look at his coloring. Like, I am the whitest person in the world. Okay. And like even around my eyes, you have some color there, and you have some color
I have
here,
dark blue right here.
and I have just pale.
Okay.
It's fine, but you know, it's just different.
All right. Randy's here, so is Debbie, and let's see, and Jerry says having a delicious Keto Chow vanilla in my coffee for breakfast today. So delicious and nutritious. Glenda's here. Becca says good morning to everybody. Susan B is here. Dorothy says, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Sherry says, good morning from Kansas City, home of the Chiefs.
Hello.
Becca says, it's 18 here in beautiful southeast Michigan. Positively balmy compared to yesterday. Kathy's here, so is Marcy and Nan.
Hello.
Rickwin says, good morning. Stwong is here. Lance says, good morning from the super amazing Keto Chow storefront. Alan says, good morning from sunny Southern California.
He didn't say that on purpose.
I know he didn't say it on purpose. Anyway, Fanny's here. Let's see. Nan is waving to Randy, and Swang says, yeah, hi to Randy as well.
Hello.
Sonny says, good morning. Chocolate toffee Keto Chow with egg this morning.
Oh, nice.
I had chocolate toffee as ice cream yesterday.
I'm having strawberry.
Okay. I'm having, actually, I'm going to have orange mango as a creamy for breakfast today.
That sounds yummy. Yeah. I like orange mangoes creamy.
And it's made with butter, and I put some of the Terra gum in it.
Nice.
So
I am still cold from my walk this morning, so I'm on the hunt for some like fleece-lined camping pants, like hiking pants.
Oh, okay.
Because I have fleece-lined leggings, and I just wear regular workout pants over those. And I'm still cold. It was 16 degrees when I went on my walk today, and I was cold the whole way, and then I just haven't been able to warm up still since then. Like, my hands are warm.
Okay. Francis, good morning from Chile, Ohio. Visual Keto says, you look great anyway, Miriam, and I share your coloring. Pale sisters in the winter.
That's right.
Izani says, good morning from Florida.
Good morning. How are you?
Let's see. TJ says good morning.
Good morning.
Gina says good morning. Ear hustling at work. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I was ear hustling a little bit during Joe and Rachel's live stream last night. And then I also kicked over to Watch Autumn a bit. It was so funny. I kicked over to Watch Autumn's and Richard talking, and they were talking about making Keto Chow, and right when I connected up, Richard's like, you're not like Chris Bear, you can't just swim in it. I'm like, wow, okay, I got here right on time.
You're like, that's a satisfying comment to hear.
Yeah, I know. But we got home from going to an appointment, and then I threw some burgers on the smoker, and then we had gotten out the Dance Dance Revolution. We actually bought them in 2006.
Yes.
For $129.
Which was still late in the game.
Yeah, but they're like metal arcade-style Dance Dance pads. And I think that was our Christmas that year.
Yeah.
But
and I found a picture with Max crawling on them.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, it's really cute. Oh, see, here we go.
I can go like this.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a second.
We had a lot of fun. It was super awesome.
See, I'm sharing.
Good job.
So, like, they're playing, crossing their arms. Anyway.
It's all this Oculus talk. I'm just kind of jealous, and I'm like, I want something fun to do.
But it was super fun. And I'm glad that we were there having fun as a family.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wasn't that right there?
Was
I
it?
thought it was.
I don't know. I didn't.
Oh, no.
I didn't see.
Anyway, so we had a lot of fun with that last night. And the kids were just going back and forth, playing Dance Dance Revolution.
It was really fun.
Yep. Oh, there it is.
There you go. There's a picture. Little Max.
When we first got it. Anyway, yeah, that was a fun evening. Lots of laughing.
Yeah, there's only those
Oh,
few pictures.
Kate totally had hives. Anyway,
Yeah.
Let's see.
It was actually like a hormonal rash or whatever.
Okay.
What it was.
Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Lisa says, Miriam, your hair and eyes are striking against your beautiful skin.
Oh, well, thank you.
Jerry says, I had gingerbread creamy ice cream last night with some of Lolly's clusters as a mix, and that sounds
nice.
good.
We need to make gingerbread hot. It's so good hot.
Yep. Corey says, good morning. Been watching for a while, but first time commenting. Hey,
Corey,
welcome.
I'm so glad you decided to say hi. Thanks for being here.
TJ points out the Duluth Trading Company and
Oh, and
Cabela's
Cabela's?
has
Okay, thank
some of
you.
those. And there's actually both of those. No,
Yeah, we have
there's
some.
a-
There's a Cabela's here.
that's not a Cabela's. It's not Cabela's.
Oh, you're right. Shields. There's
Shields.
a Shields
Right next to
by
it.
Duluth.
We do have a
But then
Cabela's.
there's a Cabela's just down the road. And you know, there's at Traverse Mountain, there's the Cabela's.
Yes.
And I could look at that expensive place I got the jacket. What's
There's
that?
also a Cabela's at the
Eddie
base
Bauer.
of the mountain that goes up to Truckee Lake and Truckee Pass.
In California?
Yeah. I just remember as we were going up I-80 towards where the Donner and Reed party perished.
Oh, right.
I'm like, boy, it's too bad this Cabela's wasn't here a couple hundred
That would
years
have been
ago.
really
It would have been very useful.
Well, did you want to go to that Cabela's instead of the
No,
close
it's
one?
too far away.
We like to go to Cabela's to look
Nobody
at the
wants to drive
fish.
across Nevada.
We used to bring the kids there, and it was like going to the zoo.
Sean is having hot gingerbread made with coffee. Maitreya is here.
Yay.
Chrissy says, try shopping in the men's department for fleece-lined pants.
I think I need to, yeah.
It just makes me like sweaty just thinking about it.
Well, it's so cold. I just need them for that, like, 45 minutes that I'm walking. If I was running, I wouldn't be that cold.
Okay.
But I'm walking.
Maya says, good morning, Bears and Chowlings. Sherry is here from Frozen, New York. Jill says, good morning. Maya says, yay. TJ says, Redhead brand. Redhead brand for the line jeans.
Red Hat brand. Where's the pen?
Carrie is here. I don't know.
Ah, dang it. I'm going to get one.
Okay. Carrie
I'm
says,
gonna
I'm just
forget
getting
that.
in from donating platelets and plasma.
Ooh, nice.
Red wine's on from West Salem, Wisconsin. Let's see. Keto Life Granny says, morning all. Margaret says, good morning, y'all, as well. Lots of y'alls.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fran says, whipped up chocolate toffee and chocolate mint keto chow for the creamy today. Choices, which one first? Just make sure it's frozen all the way, though. Although, if it's not frozen all the way and you run it through the creamy, it just makes it kind of like a milkshake.
Okay.
And it's down.
Dang it. I dropped my tiny pencil.
Let's see. Steve says, it's been a long time since I made a fool of myself with Dance Dance. And that was actually, Steve, we brought that up multiple times.
It was awesome.
The kids are like, oh, I don't know how to do it well. And we're like, Steve couldn't do it well, and he
still did it.
He had a fun time anyway.
Yeah, it was still fun.
And I tried doing it on, there's
Standard mode?
beginner,
Yeah.
light, standard, heavy, and then I think expert or something like that. And I did a couple on the light. I'm like, okay, yeah, I remember how to do this.
Yeah, I remember.
And then I did one on standard, and I was like I was nailing it, just nailing it the first like 2 minutes of the song. And
the
then some
last is
stuff
like-
came along, and I was like,
I'm out.
somebody threw off the Emperor's Groove, and I was done.
It's just so interesting to me how it's not, I mean, I guess it's somewhat muscle memory, but we played it a lot back in
We've
2007 or
spent
whatever.
hundreds of hours on that.
We used to put the kids to bed and then play. It was kind of
Yep.
just a thing that we would do at night for like an hour or something like that. And we did it a lot with Holly and Steve on the weekends and stuff just for funsies. And so when I was playing it last night too, I was having that same like, well, oh my gosh, these songs are
All
like
these
in my
songs.
memory, and I was like just doing this thing that I'm like, wow, I could actually do these steps still, and that was so weird.
Lisa says, good morning. I started Keto Chow January 1st. Awesome results. Feeling
Yay.
absolutely great. Thank you kindly.
I'm so glad.
Jerry wants to know, do you have to have a truck to go to Truckee? No, we were in a van, a 12-passenger van last time we went that way. Because, random. Lewis says, morning chow hounds, trying my coffee without Keto Chow this morning. So far, not a fan.
Oh, that's sad.
Let's see. Carrie says, we had a Granger's, like an outdoor store here in Texas, and it didn't last long.
Oh, we have Granger here,
Ashley
but it's
says,
not an outdoor store.
loving Arizona weather.
Found some garbage on this.
Maitreya says, I have a pair of fleece line leggings. They are awesome.
Nice.
Carrie says, I ate her pen. Okay. Ellen says, the outlets have North Face in Columbia. Hey, there you go.
Oh,
Lisa
right,
says, last day of quarantine, 5 days is forever when you only have a head cold.
Yes, it does. Okay, North Face. And what was the other one?
Columbia.
Columbia.
Blue says, silk long underwear is very warming and feels sumptuous on the skin. We made the mistake of buying satin sheets at one point.
That was dumb.
It's like impossible to sleep in those things because you let go of the top sheet
and it just goes
and the top sheet and the blankets just slide off the bed. It's like, well, that was great. Dorothy says, for breakfast, having lemon meringue and coffee. Tony says, what's in my cup? Coffee, caramel macchiato with a little gingerbread for a kick, plus egg and butter.
Yay.
Two Crazy Ketos is here. We were saying earlier that I actually watched some of the two of your guys' live stream last night, but instead we were spending time with the kids. Sorry, Joe and Rachel, but our children are more important than you are.
Sad. I mean, awesome. Yeah, we had a good time.
Susan says, it used to be part of our vacation to Western Nebraska to go to the original Cabela's.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. Victoria says, I hear so much about the Ninja Creamy. Do you still use the regular compressor and ice cream maker? Nope.
We haven't since.
Haven't even turned it on since we got the Creamy.
I actually took it off the counter and put it in a drawer. But that doesn't mean that we won't.
And if you've got a compressor
also the
one,
winter time.
It's also winter.
So I don't always have the ice cream in
winter.
the winter time anyway.
I do.
I know you do, and Holly does, but I don't. So I might in the summertime when it's so hot.
And Lisa's having root beer creamy for breakfast.
Yay.
Yum. Let's see, Kaylee. Yep, says good morning, everyone. Today is my birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kaylee. Happy birthday to you.
Yay.
Hey, we were actually on the right key, unlike when we were trying to sing this morning. We were actually in the wrong key.
Twice.
And then we were in the wrong key.
Yeah. It's because I started and my voice was not awoke yet. So I was like,
well, and Max was more than happy to sing down
I know,
here.
he was so cute. And then as people started joining us, we were singing.
So I got out the pitch pipe. I'm like,
and then I'm all, oh, that was still too low. And then we started again. Each verse was a different key.
Yep.
It was still fine.
Claudia says, having pistachio shake for breakfast.
Oh, yummy. Because it was National Pistachio Day yesterday.
Dorothy says, saving up for a Creamy.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's awesome. I'm so proud of you.
But remember, don't buy things you can't afford.
That's right.
Let's see. Karen says, Miriam, you're so beautiful and such a great smile.
Thank you.
Lisa says, hey, y'all, I finally tried Irish cream cold. I usually do it in coffee, I think she said. Nice. Oh, yeah, my coffee. Cold is awesome. There you go.
I'm glad you like it.
Holly says, it was so fun. We should do it again soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Kaylee says, thanks for the birthday wishes, everyone. Jay says leggings for me, a.k.a. sweatpants. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Why not just wear sweatpants?
I have been wearing my leggings with a pair of sweatpants on top of them.
Okay.
I want something that like is the water wicking away, so it's like that cold.
Okay, so wear long underwear and then sweatpants and then like a parka.
That's still not going to keep my butt warm.
Okay. Lori says, good morning. Chocolate gingerbread in my coffee. Excuse me, tastes like Pfeffernuss cookies. Wow, I've never even heard of that
cool.
before. Francis, Miriam, you might try putting nylon windbreaker pants over your leggings.
That's what I'm saying.
That would work really well.
And I actually had some of those. I think I don't anymore, but that's what I used to wear over. I just would wear a pair of exercise pants and then that over the top, but I don't have that anymore.
Too Crazy Keto says, I like the feel of satin sheets, but they slip off the bed, and so do your blankets and top sheets never again. And the problem we had is also
same.
because it was so different feeling, I couldn't sleep. Like I was
Yeah.
restless all night.
Yeah.
Anyway, and 2 Crazy Q says kids are always more important. Let's see. Kim says, "Good morning, y'all. What's on the background?" So this is
That's our mountain outside.
this is my nose. See, you can see
This is
stuff
Keto
driving.
Chow right behind me.
Yeah.
That's Keto Chow building and the parking lot.
It's some drone footage I got
So
a
it's
couple
literally
months
what
ago.
what it looks like when we look out the window.
Dorothy says, "Darn, I missed your live stream 2KK. It's recorded."
Yay.
And Maya points out satin sheets don't breathe either. So if you get hot when you sleep, you wake up in a pool of sweat.
Ew.
I had my electric blanket on last night, all night long. And at 2 a.m. when I woke up, I
You're
was
like,
so sweaty. I was just, gaw. It was just awful. Anyway, Ryan says, "Good morning, Bears and Chow fam. Ear hustling, coffee with chocolate and egg."
Nice.
And 2 Crazy Ketos does have a video of how different ways that they like to mix up chocolate. Although, Joe, I'm telling you, you need to make short 30-second videos and post those so they'll show up in people's feed as shorts.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Shorts in the middle of winter.
Yes. Anyway, Rennie says, "OP, happy belated birthday." There you go. Izani says, "Made 6 pints of Keto Chow last night from my January subscription. Can't wait to start digging into those ice creams."
Yes, and speaking of which, myCHOW February box is going to be out soon.
Yeah. Joe says, "I still can't get my FPV controller to work. Battery's at full strength and it still beeps and buzzes." Huh.
Dang it. Take it apart and put it back together.
Honestly, it sounds like you need to repair it with the stuff. Because I think I remember that happening.
Don't eat the pear.
Yeah, not that kind of pairing. Oh my gosh. Holly says, "I used my compressor ice cream maker last week. I wanted eggnog ice cream, but it wasn't already frozen." Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Chris says, "Happy birthday." Let's see. Blow says, "Ooh, I like Miriam dropping an octave at the end.
Oh,
Very
thank you.
harmonious."
Thank you.
Shreya's going to have pistachio today. Kim says, "Oh, I forgot. I have some Irish cream."
Yes, Kim, you got this.
Let's see. TJ says, "Got out the pitch pipe," something I say multiple times a week. Look, you go on Amazon and you can buy, it used to be you could only buy the, there was just one manufacturer of pitch pipe and they were very expensive. I think I got a pitch pipe for it was like $5 on Amazon.
Which I think what started it was you were at church and led the music in your class.
Yeah.
And so...
It actually goes back before then.
Okay.
So when I lived in South America for a while, when we would go to sing a song, down there, one of their cultural things is
pianos or something.
If you're singing a cappella, the person who's leading the music would sing the first couple notes so that everybody could get the pitch and they could get
the tune of the song.
Well, and the tune, but also the tempo.
Okay.
So how fast it's going and what pitch it's on. And then you'd say, you'd sing out a couple, and then you'd say, "Okay, 1, 2, 3," and then everybody would join in.
Gotcha.
And when I moved back here, well, my mom had sent me a pitch pipe. I said, "Hey, can you send me a pitch pipe?" Because nobody had pianos down there, and so everybody was out of tune. So then we could all be on the same key. It'd be great.
At least when you started.
At least when you started. And when we were here at church, sometimes they would say, "Hey, and Chris, can you lead the song?" And I'd be like, "Sure." I'd pull out a pitch pipe, and people were like, "What the heck?" And I'd sing the first couple notes, and I said, "Okay, 1, 2, 3." And they were like, "Wow, okay, I guess that works."
Yep.
So we still do that at our house.
So I didn't realize that you had gotten that from South America.
Yeah, from Chile.
I thought that it was just something you like to do.
Apparently
it still is.
Because
Because it's like forever long ago that you
so long
kept
ago.
that habit.
Yeah.
Longer than when we played Dance Dance.
Yeah, 1996 through 1998.
Oh, you're so old.
So old. Catherine says, "Question, do Irish cream and caramel macchiato taste like coffee? I'm not a coffee drinker." I'm not a coffee drinker either. The Irish cream, I'm told, tastes like Bailey's Irish coffee. It has a stronger coffee flavor. The caramel macchiato, on the other hand, I personally think it tastes like caramel popcorn.
I think it tastes
because it has that toasted flavor. Yeah, Miriam had some of it last night. We were testing out a batch. So
Yep, and the thing that I notice about it is it's like you have coffee breath. So I don't really even notice a coffee taste when you're drinking it. I just notice if he's had it, then I'm all, oh, you smell like you drank coffee.
yeah.
But it's because it's something I'm not used to smelling, and so that's probably why it's more noticeable to me.
Indeed. Visual Keto says we need heated pants, Miriam. Steve has one of those vests that has a battery pack.
Why don't I have some heated pants?
That has a heater in the back and a heater on the front.
It's like hot yoga in the winter.
Yep.
Walking around.
Sherry says, I saw heated jackets on Amazon. They would need to come over your butt.
Yeah, I need heated butt
Oh,
pants.
Maitreya says it's so cold our heat can't keep up. Let's see. Blue says, Wheel of Time is a complex storyline with lots of threads of the pattern to follow, but that's part of what I like about it.
Yeah.
Kilo Life Granny says, having chocolate keto chow in my coffee this morning with my tummy grumbling. I blame 2KKs. I watched their cheesecakes reviewed, ordered them yesterday, and ended up eating 4 of them.
Whoops.
I don't think I'd be able to order those.
Yeah, that's hard. I feel you.
Well, our neighbor brought over, it was like a little berry thing.
Oh, that was so cute. Did you taste it?
No.
That was good.
I saw it in the fridge and I said, nope, not going to touch it.
It was
not going to touch it.
like a little cake. It was probably just one serving, so I ate one and left the other one.
Yep.
I'm not afraid of blueberries.
Yep.
They don't scare me.
I had hamburgers last night and I liked it.
The hamburgers were good too.
And Steve, yesterday, he saw this on Instagram. It was taking a bratwurst, cutting a slit in it, shoving string cheese into it, and then wrapping it up in bacon. So he made a bunch of those. Because the ladies in the office were having a baby shower.
That's right.
And all of us said, I'd rather be dead than go to a baby shower.
That's not
Kim
true.
is laughing. Let's see. Just skipping all the people talking back and forth. Kabula Bryce says, great morning, y'all. It's a chocolate toffee kind of day. I hope everyone is staying warm. Dorothy says, second Keto Chow order is on its way. Can't wait to try some other flavors.
Nice.
Maria's here. Says, good morning, Bears and fellow Keto Chow friends. Let me see. I'm just skipping. If you guys are talking to each other, I'm just skipping past it because it's hard to keep up on the comments. Susan says, I don't have a pitch pipe, but I do have a metronome.
Right.
Now there are metronome apps on phones and chromatic tuning apps on phones as well.
Yeah, but they don't sound as good.
Yeah, I had one years ago on my Windows mobile phone.
Oh gosh.
That actually worked really, really well. Like it actually had a little note with a treble clef, and you could just tap on the note that you wanted it to play. And then it also had this like spiral thing, and when you would hit a note, it would show you where you were on the pitch, so you could tell exactly if you were in pitch.
And then you could tell if you were off, which was most of the time.
Catherine says, thanks, I'm pondering a subscription, but not sure if I can do the mystery box. There's several flavors I don't like.
You know, Catherine, that's great you brought that up. It's funny because you want to do the surprise because you really want to be surprised, but we have found a lot of people who grab a flavor or get a flavor in the surprise they think they didn't like, they end up liking it maybe as a recipe. So
that's true.
It's kind of fun to, play with things a different way and be like, just thinking outside the box. Like, okay, I don't think I'm going to like this, or I've tried this before and I don't like this, but why? Can I make it into a cookie or a fat bomb or a pizzelle?
Yep. Joe pointed out that they have a pizzelle maker.
They do?
Yeah.
They need to make our pizzelles.
Kimberly says, I just left the primitive campground. Listening to you guys while driving, and an eagle with nesting materials just flew by me.
Oh my gosh.
Too cool.
That is cool.
TJ wants a $500 Keto Chow shopping spree. Just saying.
Okay.
Lewis says, then we can call you Hot Pants. Somebody call Human Resources.
Hot Pants.
Miriam is Human Resources. So.
That's right.
Oh, Marcia says, I wear heated pants on my motorcycle.
Cool.
Wow.
You ride a motorcycle.
Kim says, I
rad.
made brats like that last week, Chris, and it was delicious. They were so good.
Nice.
Steve says, we call it man food because the ladies were not there. Patsy says, hello from Blackfoot, Idaho. And Carrie says, Chris would need some flat rocks to skip by us. I prefer the, like shale. If you're going to skip rocks, that works really well.
Yeah, because there are sometimes a lot of flat ones.
Oh, Catherine says, I use a metronome app for my running cadence.
Oh, that's awesome. Actually,
I mean, you can
really
listen to
like,
music, but the tempo tends to change from song to song.
Yeah, which is why your speed changes from time to time.
Visual Keto says, used to always keep a metronome handy when we had baby kittens in the house.
Really?
Wow.
Why?
I don't know. It's something for them to
Tell
watch.
us. Oh, well.
Mimi says, hello, I've been here like a fly on the wall.
Hi, Mimi. How are you?
Like the days of our lives. Christine says, I have samples of mocha, Irish cream, peach, and caramel macchiato to try. We shall see.
Well, you should still sign up for the subscription because it's the best discount you can have, and you can just get the one that has the customizable box.
TJ
That's my
says,
recommendation.
let's pass the peace pipe then. No, the pitch pipe. Pitch pipe.
Pitch pipe.
JC Bean says, good morning from Idaho. Clay says, I didn't think I'd like the guava grapefruit, but it was delicious in creamy ice cream.
Isn't that funny? It's like just different. Different texture, different taste.
Kendra says, I entered a giveaway, but ordered the essential starter. Ended up winning the giveaway, so I'm sharing everything I have double with my friend who's also doing keto. That's fantastic.
That's awesome. Plus, you can share recipes and stuff. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Kendra, I'm so glad.
Well, congratulations, by the way. Visual Keto says, yay, Miriam is heading to the Harley website today.
Heck yes.
We actually have a giant Harley
a really
Davidson
big Harley store here. Right by the freeway.
It's that way.
Yeah.
In this
It's
photo.
closer to Cabela's.
It is actually pretty close to Cabela's. Let's see. Dorothy says chocolate peanut butter is favorite so far. Visual Keto says metronome mimics the mom's heartbeat for baby animals.
Oh, okay. That's so cute.
Maya says peach is amazing with snickerdoodle.
Ah, I'm gonna try that too. That sounds
that's
good.
a good. Well, and peach is a funny flavor. Peach is divisive, meaning it causes divisions. Because a lot of people really like it, especially people who have memories of peach stuff. Or if you like the peach O candy,
like candies,
like gummy candies, the peach Keto Chow tastes like that. If you don't like peaches, or you don't like that peach candy, a lot of people are like, oh, it smells like perfume.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, and one thing Chris was pointing out yesterday was they made perfumes to smell like peach.
Yeah.
Because people like peach.
Yeah, it's not that the peach smells like perfume, it's that the perfume that you're associating it with.
Or the soap or something.
Which is also something that came up. Outside of the United States, very few people like the flavor of root beer.
Yeah.
Like in South America, like we found this one place that had root beer, cans of root beer that they accidentally got.
Oh.
And we're like, where did you get this? And they're like, oh, it accidentally came. We're like,
we are going to buy all of it.
We're going to buy all of it.
On purpose.
And he's like, oh, that's gross. It tastes like medicine. Because just like Miriam doesn't like grape, it tastes like Dimetapp.
Great. Dimetapp.
They don't like root beer because it tastes like medicine, or rather the medicine tastes like root beer.
Yep.
And the guy that had all of this root beer like, hey, we're going to be having a meeting, like in the building next door to your store.
In a month.
You should get as much of this as you can. And he's like, what? And I'm like, no, seriously, get as much as you can. And so
we'll come buy it all.
He got a case or so of root beer. When the meeting happened, you had all of these other people from North America, from the United States, who were like, wait, there's root beer? They bought it all.
So funny.
A month later, we're like, hey, we're going to have another one of those. By the way, this is why we have a root beer flavor of Keto Chow, in case you didn't know. Beer. We had another meeting, and we're like, hey, we're going to have another meeting. He's like, okay, sweet. So he borrowed a refrigerator and filled it with root beer.
And then you guys
sold it all. Like one of the guest speakers for the meeting found out that there was root beer next door, and his wife left in the middle of the meeting. I think he was actually talking at the time. She's like, no, I'm out.
I'm out.
And a couple weeks later, we're like, hey, we just wanted to let you know when the next meeting is. And he's like, I can't get any more. I've looked. I've been looking. I can't find any. They're out. Like, they weren't supposed to have gotten that. It was a freak shipment. I bought it all. I can't get any more. And we're like, oh. And so the next meeting, people were going over there like, hey, root beer? And he's like, no, I don't have any.
But I have grape.
He actually did have grape.
Because grape is gross.
Anyway, yeah, and then again, that's why there is a root beer float flavor of Keto Chow.
Yep.
Because of my affinity for
Root beer.
Anyway, Matt says good morning from our vacation in Hawaii.
Matt, I hope you're having a good
Our
time.
production manager is going to be going to Hawaii, and she isn't even going to let you come.
She said I could.
Catherine says,
She's
and
going
I
scuba
fully
diving.
intend to get a subscription when I run through my Black Friday haul, just undecided on which one. Rhiannon is here. Kendra says, different Kendra, I didn't win, but I have a mini dash with a Pizzelle pattern, very easy to overfill.
Oh, yes, I know, right? And then it's like a mess.
Let's see, Purple A says, making chocolate raspberry bones coffee and adding raspberry cheesecake, Keto Chow, and
Nice.
butter.
That sounds awesome.
TJ says, how do you mix flavors? Double up or use half a serving each? Both
Either
ways
way.
work great.
Yep, I do. I typically do half a serving because I'm too lazy. I just do half a scoop, and I don't weigh it because I don't care that much.
Yeah, I usually do it in a blender and then split it.
Mm-hmm.
Mimi says, raw peaches smell like puke.
Oh.
Tell me how you really feel, Mimi.
Maybe.
Becca says, when I first discovered Keto Chow, I went crazy and got big bags of just about all the flavors, so I have enough to last me at least a year. But right now, I'm fixated on gingerbread.
Too. I'm loving gingerbread, and it's going to run sometime.
It's getting close. Willow says gingerbread might be good with peach too. Spice peach. I really like peaches and cream in the tea. Too Crazy Keto says, I love root beer. Rachel isn't a fan. Maitreya says, I also love root beer. Rihanna says, I love root beer. Root beer floats all year round.
Yes.
Dorothy says, we used to make our own root beer when I was a child and stored it in the root cellar. Occasionally one would explode and we would all say, lost another one.
Oh.
Older Pennsylvania says, I made cookies with the root beer and everyone loved them.
That sounds good.
Which the praline recipe that we were talking about yesterday uses
we
the root
didn't
beer
make
float.
that yesterday.
Nope.
Holy.
TJ says Bath and Body Works peach lotion is divine. I think
like
that
that
one
one
is
too.
what
Actually,
people
like
are
that one too.
smelling more than anything like that. Anyway, Stewang says, I love root beer and just bought Zevia to see if it makes it even better. Actually,
Yeah,
Rachel
I
does
like
like it with the
Zevia.
Zevia root beer.
I
Edward,
like, what is the creamy root beer that Heath introduced us to? Zevia has a creamy root beer.
they have a well, because they had a ginger root beer.
That was more like the ginger, and the creamy root beer
And
is
then
more like
creamy,
a cream soda root beer. I like that one.
Carrie points out the gross is a number. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's a dozen. Edward says, wow, I can't wait to try root beer.
Yes.
Let's see.
should. It's
Danny's here, says,
amazing.
good morning, everyone. Radical Geek says, insidious root beer. Nerd points for Star Trek reference. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Sister says, Peggy, good morning, from the chilly hills of Western Virginia. Can't wait to try root beer, but it's a chocolate keto coffee morning. Yes, it probably is.
I need chocolate all the days of my life.
Dorothy says, when my granddaughter was an exchange student in Belgium, she wanted root beer, so my daughter sent her some.
Oh, that's nice.
The things that we wanted more than anything else were root beer, ranch.
Ranch dressing.
My mom sent me a couple packets of ranch dressing mix.
Wow.
It was fantastic. And maple syrup.
That's funny.
And so she sent me some maple syrup extract. And there are.
Something.
Chile has an interesting connection with Germany because a lot of people from Germany came over after World War II. And there's also a big connection with Canada and Norway.
You'd think if they had a Canada connection, they'd have maple syrup.
Yeah, you would. And oddly enough, Norway, we would run into people all the time that actually had waffle makers because they had lived in Norway for a while.
Oh, really?
And they're like, well, where's the maple syrup? And they're like, what are you talking about? But yeah, I have some friends that are from Chile that are now living in Canada.
Oh, really?
Western Canada.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
In case you wanted to talk about that today, that's what
Right?
we keep talking about.
Let's see. TJ
Pitch
says,
pipe
as kids,
to
we
root
pretended
beer
to have a
maple
root
syrup.
beer. That having a root beer was akin to having a real beer. You remember those candy cigarettes they used to sell? Did they even
Yes.
sell those anymore?
Probably not.
Yeah, I doubt they do.
That was when we were kids.
Catherine says, now I have to include a root beer keto chow in tonight's prep. Well, y'all gave me
Yes.
cravings.
Right?
Yes.
I do too. We have to make some more. Make root beer and chocolate toffee and pistachio.
Jerry says, yeah, prune juice keto chow for the wharf and all of us. Yep.
Oh, and gingerbread because I want it warm.
gingerbread.
Gingerbread.
Holly says, sorry, I didn't make the pralines yesterday.
Today.
Yeah, what she wants it today. Ashley says, I have root beer in my fridge right now. Maybe it's a sign to have that one.
Yes.
Claudia likes the peaches as well. Need to get root beer. Maya says, Zevia is wonderful. Root beer and the cream soda flavor. Not crazy about the cherry, which is weird because it's usually my favorite.
Is it because it tastes like cough drops?
Might be.
Speaking of medicine.
Lisa says, have you thought about making a dark chocolate or a fudge flavor? I did actually work on that.
We used to have a chocolate fudge flavor back in the day.
I wasn't a fan of it. The best way, for now, the best way to make a dark chocolate flavor, in my opinion, is to use the cookies and cream or the vanilla and add chocolate powder to it. You can even use black chocolate.
Powder.
Yeah, cocoa powder. Black cocoa powder would really put it over the edge.
Yeah. You can even just add cocoa powder to any of the other flavors, and it gives it more of a fudgy taste.
Sean says, I'll see everyone later. My weekend is starting. Whoa, off until Sunday. It's amazing. Susan says, when my sister was serving in Iraq, she wanted Dorothy Lynch dressing. So my parents were sending her a bottle with each care package.
That's so cute.
Let's see. JC Bean says, when we lived in England, our friends drank ginger beer and hated root beer. Yep.
That's
it's
funny.
probably the
That
taste like
medicine
medicine thing. Kathy says, my dad would make homemade root beer when I was little. So good. Fond memory.
Yes. Actually, Chris had that at his bachelor party.
My bachelor party, I was teaching a class in church of Sundays. It was like 12-year-olds was the class that I was in charge of teaching.
I thought it was 10-year-olds.
Actually, it might have been 11-year-olds, 10 and 11-year-olds. Anyway, they weren't 12 yet. So I had this group of kids, and I'm like, I don't know what to do for my bachelor party. You know what? I'm just going to invite all the kids that I teach on Sunday, and we're going to play kickball.
Yeah.
And so we did.
So you played kickball, and then you had homemade root beer. Did you have like oranges or something?
I think that sounds about right.
Oranges.
Anyway.
Like seeing that soccer mom stuff with all those kids. It was really fun.
Kickball is a lot of fun.
I was the only girl there.
And we had one of the giant balls that don't go very far and are terrible to throw.
Yeah, they're horrible. It was fun though.
Yep. And last time
memory lane today.
Last time I made homemade root beer. So we were having an activity, and I said, you know what? I will make the root beer. And they're like, okay, that's cool. So I made it, and I made it with root beer extract, but I used pure sucralose.
Oh yes, instead of sugar.
And I ended up, I was making a giant thing. It was like 5 gallons of root beer. I think I ended up using like 2 teaspoons of sucralose, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but it turned out good.
It turned out fantastic. And it's at one point, somebody spilled stuff all over the place. And they're like, oh no, we have to clean it up before it gets sticky. I'm like, it's not going to get sticky.
Because it's sugar-free.
It was sugar-free. Catherine says some retro shops do sell those candy cigarettes and other such things.
That's funny.
Lindsay says, hello from up the road.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hello, up the road. Like, which part of up the road? Like Ogden?
Come see us.
Brigham City? Jerry says South America and the German Connection. The movie's Boys from Brazil in the 1970s. Yep, there you go. Marie says, yeah, you can still buy the candy cigarettes. That is so crazy. Randy says, sitting here and watching the fishing boats come into the harbor.
Oh, how cool is that?
We should do another Oregon trip at some point.
Yes.
Dorothy says, I sure hope I put root beer Keto Chow in my
summer.
order. Oh dear, I'll have to check. I don't know that that's going to happen this summer. We have too much stuff already planned. Maya says, yeah, you can still find candy cigarettes at the specialty vintage candy stores. It's so crazy. Jerry says, I have a 3-pound chub of ground beef I pulled from the freezer. It was 77 cents a pound. Wow. So I bought 10 chubs, and now taco guts are calling my name.
Ooh, taco guts are yummy.
Victoria says, hi guys, as a Detroiter who is a whole food keto gal, I'm pretty jazzed about my 2-year, 100-pound loss with the lifestyle that works.
Yay.
I've been tempted to Ninja Creami and try your chow. So start with
chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolate's so good.
Jerry loves gingerbread, also ginger ale.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You're so.
Victoria, I'm so proud of you. Good job.
That's amazing. Let's see. Kendra says I add Hershey's Special Dark Cocoa or
nice.
Ghirardelli's Majestic Cocoa to
Yes.
chocolate keto chow. I'm hardcore.
Oh, yeah. Kendra, you got it.
Let's see. Lindsay says up the road, Riverton. Oh, like literally up the road.
Yes.
Okay. We live in Riverton.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Let's see. Rick Wynn says, I'll have to look for it. Okay. Well, I think we've gone down memory lane enough today.
I think so. It's been kind of a fun little
It has been.
Live.
Now, I don't know if Two Crazy Ketos are still doing their live stream tonight because they did one last night.
They probably are because
Maybe.
they were doing an impulsive one.
I think
So
they were just
already
trying to
had-
give stuff away. It ended up being like an hour and
Yeah.
like some odd minutes
Were they
long.
giving away the smoked salt or was
They
it
were
the
giving
garlic
away
salt?
smoked salt.
Oh, we gotta order that because
We still have quite a lot.
I know, but what if there's none? I like it.
Okay. Matreya says, gingerbread is my favorite, edging out s'mores and savory chicken. Chrissy says they did research and found that kids who ate candy cigarettes tended to buy the similar brand of cigarettes when they got, wow.
Wow, that's super freaky.
Let's see. Alexandria says, Keto Chow customer service team is great. My Chow order never shipping
Oh no.
from earlier this month. Jen was super friendly and fast to find out the issue. It shipped almost immediately.
Yay, thank you for reaching out.
And Two Crazy Ketos said, yes, they are still doing their live stream. And we used to buy root beer extract. He said root beef extract in Amish country. Add sugar and yeast and let it ferment. Tasted great, but not your store root beef.
Yeah. the way Chris made it was he just would do sugar, which now he does sucralose, and just dry ice and extract in water.
Using an old milk.
And it was so cute, but you couldn't close it or it would.
Nope. Randy says, we come to the Oregon coast every January, as we usually have some good weather then. We do get some rain, but usually just a couple of days.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Two Crazy Keto says we gave away smoked salt and chocolate keto chow.
Yes.
All right, well, we are going to go. Everybody, thanks so much for joining us.
Yep.
All right, bye.
Have a good day.